Good amidst, my name is Boneslay, and welcome to another episode of Factorio. There may be a little bit of lag here and there because I'm currently saving episode 1 of this series. I finished editing it a while ago, and I'm currently saving it. So there may be a little bit of lag because my internet is not good enough to handle more than half a thing at once. So, I'm sorry about that, but it shouldn't be too hard to deal with, since this is a fairly small game considering what I usually play. So anyway, last episode we got electricity running. We started a form of automation, I guess you could call it. But today we're going to try and see what else we can do with automation. So let's get our electricity running, I would say. Here's maximum distance. I messed it up and now it's going to look horrible because I'm an idiot and didn't see that water coming. So let's do it the right way, my guy. There we go. What's max distance? There's max distance. I know it's going to look horrible, but we will fine-tune it in a moment. Okay, so we'll get electricity over here then. Right there. Let's see. Can we make another electric mining drill right now? Yes, we can. Okay. Where does this reach? It reaches right there. Will that be enough space? Should be enough space, right? I don't see why not. So I want to place it like right there. Let's get that out of the way then. Place it there? Yes, okay, that is enough space. That works completely fine. Let's place that right there. Fill it with coal, and now we have that. Okay, now let's get this running. Put it there. And, throw that crap in there, I guess. Electric mining drill. And 3. Oh, stop. Sorry about that, had to cough. If I left that into the video, which I better not have, then I apologize. But I just coughed loudly into the microphone, and I feel like I'm about to do it again. But I'll try not to. But okay, so now we have electric mining drills going. Can I see the pollution? I think I just saw it for a moment. Where was it at? I don't see any aliens around, so I guess that is a very good sign so far. Maybe they're closer than I think, but they're not within this range, which is very good. Because the closer they are, the more threat they pose. Because you have a pollution thing, and once your pollution reaches the aliens, like goes over them on the map, then they'll start rushing your base. And when they rush your base, if you don't have any military, you're gonna die. And you're gonna die pretty fast. You know what I just realized? That's gonna be a huge problem. That is gonna be a very huge problem. Is that these shaded out areas, I don't know if I explained it last episode, but the lighter area you see are the chunks that are loaded around you. So whenever anything happens within these chunks, it'll be on the map. It'll update itself. But whenever something happens in the shaded area, you have to load those chunks up before they appear on the map. So maybe because I didn't actually go over and manually get these areas, maybe there are aliens within this territory that is just not showing on my map. So maybe they're actually a much bigger threat than I thought. Maybe. Hopefully not. But it's just a thought, so I'm going to have to be careful. I don't want to venture out too far just in case I'm right. But at least the general area right outside of my base, I know for a fact, has no aliens around it. And I know that because I've walked around this area a few times, and there are still no red. So at least the general area right outside of my starting base has nothing around it, but I'm going to have to be careful for when I'm expanding. Going to have to be very careful. The electric mining drills give off less pollution than the burner miner drills, though, so I guess there's that. Let's get another... Should I... I don't know if I should. I should probably make like a separate thing. Instead of taking it off this same belt, I should probably make a separate thing for it. Like, that's what I feel like I should be doing. Because we do need coal for other stuff, so we're going to have to, like, make another coal line that's not going into here. I was just considering whether or not I should take it off this belt as well, but if I do that, then once these run out, I'm going to be heavily screwed. So I'm going to have to think through that for a moment. I may, now that I think about it, what I may do is make another electric mining drill and have one up and one below, so that both sides of the transport belt get filled, and I'll take the coal off of one side and leave the other side. I may do that. I won't do that now, though. I have other things to do. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is try and see if we can get something automized as far as research goes. Let's look at the science packs. Wait, we need to research something first, don't we? What do we need to research? We need to research this first. So we need 10 science packs in 10 seconds. So let's place down a lab. Let's just throw it here. Why not? And let's start researching automation. So I've started, but I don't have any science packs, so it's not going to do anything. So let's make 10 science packs right now. And it's going to automatically craft in the corner, so I'm just going to look around while that happens, I guess. And what we're doing now eventually will go by faster because there are upgrades for this. I don't want to pull up the research page because it pauses the game if I do that, and I don't want to waste time with crafting. But eventually we'll be able to get the crafting of science packs automated and automatically put them into the labs so that all we need to do is just press the button to start researching and it'll go ahead and do it. That is what I plan to do this episode, is get science pack 1 creation finished, like automatic creation obviously, and have that automatically put into this lab so that basic researching becomes a lot easier. Once we get science pack 2's automated, then more advanced researching will become much easier, because there's a lot of research that requires 1s and 2s. A lot of research. Hey, there's someone that required a 3. What was that? Electric energy distribution 2? But then electric energy distribution 1 only requires 2s and 1s. Okay, anyway. So now that we have this crap, we'll throw that into here, and the lab will begin researching, and you can see it in the top right. That's the bar. What was it? We need 10 science packs in 10 seconds for each one, so only in 100 seconds. So in less than 2 minutes, we will have our first research completed, and that will unlock an assembling machine 1 and long-handed inserter. I will explain those when we unlock them. So that is what researching does. You spend science packs to unlock more items to build and make things better. So once we do this, we'll get assembly crafting and a long-handed inserter. And we should be using the assembly crafting right about this episode. Maybe, definitely next episode, probably this episode. Well, now that I think about it, next episode will be if we waste our entire time today doing nothing. Because what I plan to do this episode is use like 1 or 2 of those. Probably 2 of them. Of those very machines that we're about to unlock. So, that is what I plan on. If we waste our entire time just observing the stars that we can't even see on the screen, then we won't be able to get those assembly crafting down. But I don't plan to be that stupid. The assembly crafting is something that on my other single player world, I did nothing of. And the reason why I didn't is because I didn't know how to use them properly. And I didn't know if they were going to be useful. But from the research that I've seen, the assembly crafting, they build your empire. Because I knew that you needed patience in this game, but I didn't know you needed multitasking in this game. So the way you win is by having multiple labs researching something, multiple crafting things, crafting different things, while you build stuff, while other stuff crafts stuff to combine and transport automatically across your base, to craft more stuff. That's pretty much what it is. So it's a very complex game, but we will get there. So if you look at this, so the yellow means you can research it now, the green means you've already researched it, and red means you need to research other crap before you can do that. So now we have automation, so now we can get an assembly machine and long-handed inserter. So, from the description you can see crafts items that require up to 2 ingredients. So assembly machine 1, is the first step to automatic crafting. So let's get one now, can we? I don't know what you need for it. Yeah, we can get one now. Alright. What about this? Oh, okay. That is definitely acceptable. Give me that. There we go. So we have one now. I don't know how many of something we're gonna need, so I'm just gonna make 5 inserters to be safe. And I don't remember the design that I'm going for right off the top of my head, so I'm gonna try and do something very simple. Oh, let's see, Science Pack 1. I need copper plate and iron gear wheels. Okay, so that means I'm gonna need another assembling machine. And I'm gonna need to move this lab, but that is completely fine. I'm just gonna pick it up right now. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? I do not know. What do I need for iron gear wheels? Iron gear wheels. Where would it be? Here. I need 2 iron plates. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this furnace here then. And this is why I need the inserters. I'm gonna make a bit more transport belts. And I'm gonna try and get the assembling machine set up about in this area here. Okay, so let's see. I'm not gonna... Oh, okay. Well, my video finished, if you can hear that sound in the background. I'm not gonna place the inserters yet, because I don't want them to just start throwing crap all over the place. But that'll go into here. Like that, okay? Then I'll be able to place the inserter here, facing this direction. Which means there. Okay. So how will we be able to get this to work then? Assembling machine. How many do I need? What was it? I needed 2 assembling machines to get this to work properly. And why was that? Iron gear wheels, I just need that. Okay. So let's see. If I were to do that, and I need to move one of the poles, that's completely fine. I might need to place down more, but that's fine. Okay. So let's see. So I have that. That'll make iron gear wheels. This needs copper plates and iron gear wheels. So then I guess that one will go here, right? So then I can do... Yes, like that, correct. Link that down. Or do I need to move these over one? I might need to move these over one. Yeah, I'm going to need to move these over one. Will that be enough space over here? Wow, okay, this is going to be a bit more difficult than I expected. Not more difficult, but it's not going to be as easy as I was hoping. So it's not difficult, but it's not as easy as I wanted. Okay, iron gear wheels are going to be there then this time. So let's say the inserter is going to be here. I can use the long-handed inserters. That would be slick, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Then have these go there. Is that efficient? Oh, there. Okay, yeah, that works. And long-handed inserters? Or no. Okay, I can't use long-handed inserters on this side. It's not close enough. So, gotta do this then. Could you stop game? Fine, we'll do it your way then. There you go. That's what I wanted. And we'll do that. Okay, so it looks strange, but this is how it's gotta be. So this will take it off of there. Take it off. Well, actually, if I thought long-handed inserters will come in handy there. No, get back. Does that mean long-handed inserters will come in handy? Let's make 2 just to be safe. So does that mean if I were to do that, will that work? Will that actually work? Because if it will, then it's about to get slick. It better work. Go right up there. Long-handed inserter. Will that actually work? No way. Okay. Alright. That better work. I know it'll grab stuff off the transport belts correctly, but I'm hoping it'll put it into here the right way. Okay, this should be good, right? We just need to set this. So I may as well do that. Ah, crap. That did not do what I wanted it to do. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Do you see that? These long-handed inserters. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll do it your way game. We'll make it look stupid then. Wow. Okay, let's see if this works now. Wait, let's actually set it first. So we want this to do Science Pack 1s. Yep. And we want this to do, what was it? Iron gear wheels? Iron gear wheels. So this should be set correctly, if I am not an idiot. Which I am, but I don't know if I'm that much of an idiot. Coal. Okay, now let's see if this works. And this is not powered. Are you kidding me, bro? There we go. Will that work? Yes, it works! Yes! I feel like a scientist. This... Yes, 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 yes. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Yes, yes. Okay, let's get another... Let's get another, normal inserter, I guess. Are you kidding me? Are you... Why? Do you see this right there? Come on. Yes! This is what I like to see. I very much like this a lot. It's taking a while to craft, but that's fine. So, it doesn't seem to be taking a lot of it out. Why is that? Does it only want to put in 2 at a time in the lab? That might be it. I think that is it. So these productions are backed up, but that is completely fine. I do not care about that problem. That is not even a problem. So let's try researching something else then and see if it does work. Let's try getting optics. So when this runs out of 2 science pack 1s, I guess, at a time, will it then want to put in more? If I build more inserters, will it want to put in more? We're going to need more inserters anyway, so if this doesn't work, then we'll just keep them for later. Yes, okay, so it's not going to work. Let's take that out then. So once it finishes a bottle, in theory, it'll want to put in another one. About to finish. Yes, okay, so that does work the way that I thought it was going to. That is acceptable. Alright, so we can now slightly get some automation going. Now that we've done that. So that is the first step into building a great empire. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm pretty proud of myself for not failing first try. Now, what to make it even better, what we're gonna want is, where's it at? Electric energy distribution 1. So we're not there yet. As you can see, we still need these 2, and we're gonna need a lot of resources that we don't have. But eventually, we will get there. Alrighty then. Okay, so now that we started getting research, we've automated Science Pack 1 production. All I need to learn now is how to make it more efficient, and that will require more research on my part, not the game's part. But we will get there. We will get there as a group. What do I need for Science Pack 2s? Inserters and transport belts. Okay, that is definitely doable. What do I need for transport belts? 2 ingredients. What do I need for inserters? 3 ingredients. Okay, so I'm going to need another level of assembly crafting. What level is that? Is that logistics? No. What is that? Logistics 2? No, what is it? I would assume it was going to be automation, right? Where does automation come in? It comes in before this. So, automation 2 then. Yes, okay. So this is where you get it. Automation 2. That's exactly what I expected. What do we need for... Oh, we just need electronics. So once we get electronics, which isn't going to be too far behind, we'll be able to get automation 2 to get assembling machine 2, and that is what we need to automate Science Pack 2s. See, I understand some things in this game, and that's more than I used to understand. I used to understand less than nothing. Okay, so in a minute we will get optics, and that'll be just a second research, and we'll be able to get lamps now. And with lamps, you guys will actually be able to see what I'm actually doing, which is definitely progress. Because during the night, it gets pitch black, and it's okay for players to see what they're doing, I guess, if they concentrate hard enough. But for YouTube, that's not doable. You need good lighting for YouTube, so once we get lamps, that good lighting will be able to be had. And you will see. Lamps, I believe, aren't too hard to make. Pretty sure. So we will get there. We're doing pretty well, especially for our second episode. This is going better than I expected. There we go. Got optics, and now we can create lamps, and those are obviously very easy to make. And let's see. What about turrets? Because I'm going to want turrets pretty soon. Let's see. Where are they? Where would they be? I'm looking down the list. Right here. No, those are laser turrets. Let's go into military then. Do they come after military? No, they don't. Oh, they're right here. They are craftable now. Ooh, I can make that now. Yeah, I can make that legitimately right now. Let's make that. Let's research turrets right now. They're a lot easier than I expected. Okay, so this will be our first line of defense. What do we need for military? I just punched my microphone, so if that's loud, my bad. Stop voice cracking, I swear. Oh, this is even easier. We'll be able to get this very soon. Okay. After turrets, well, I guess we'll go for armor and military so that we can start getting things set up. So there we go. We are savagely going after the easy resources. Not resources, researches, sorry. This episode. Just be able to catch up. I don't know. Guess it doesn't need to catch up. I'm thinking. Let's do that. Let's make another inserter, just a normal one, and an iron chest. We'll do that. We'll place that. How is that not... Are you kidding me? Game, you're really doing this to me now. Okay, so the extra iron plates will then hopefully go into here for other use. Maybe in the future we'll just keep having this line go down. Once we get this to be a steel furnace so that it smelts faster. Hey, you never know. Maybe we should do the same thing on this side. Probably should. Let's get another inserter and iron chest. Place that. That. And that. And we're going to need another electric pole, but that is doable. There we go. Alright, so now we're able to store the plates for future use instead of just filling up the furnaces, which is something I don't want to do. And there we go, we now have turrets, apparently. Alright, I don't want to do this yet then, if it's going to take Science Pack 2s. So what are we going to go for? Armor crafting, because that is very easy. 5 seconds and only 10 Science Packs. That's less than a minute we'll be able to get armor. Looking forward to it. Okay, so now that I have the ability to make turrets, let's go into combat and let's make a turret. What'd I just run out of? Iron plates. Of course I did. I always do. Okay, and I plan to put that like right about here or so. In this area. I guess. Or I could put it up where that is. But I already picked this spot out. Okay, let's just put it... let's see. Where would the best spot... Guess we could put it like just right here. Here. Yeah, I'll put it here. Why not? And we need ammunition, of course. That is something I did expect. Oh, only iron plates? Wow. So you know what I'm gonna do. Of course. Because I am a... Oh, okay. Let's make that right now. What do I need? Iron plates. Okay. Bam. Light armor. And that should automatically equip. And there you go. We now look slightly different. Awesome. So now we have armor. So if we ever get attacked, we should have a slightly higher chance of not dying. In theory. But now we have that. Okay, so let's make an assembling machine 1. And let's look at our research. Should we make a military now? I think we should. Yes. What about steel processing? 5 seconds and 50. I do want to do that. I am tempted to do that. But not yet. Let's stick with what we have going now. Once we get steel processing in the future, I guess we can start working on that, but... Because if we get steel processing now, then we're going to have to change some stuff in this design, and I don't know if I'm going to be smart enough to do that just yet. So I'm going to wait a little bit, get more use out of this design, and build on it a little bit more. before I add in steel into the mix. Okay, let's see. I have the assembling machine. Put that like right here or here. And get our inserter. Doing that. Let's set it to firearm magazine. And that'll automatically work. And it shouldn't fill up all the way, right? Right? Yes, okay, so it won't fill up all the way, so we can get a little bit of a storage here. Unless this is going to take a long time. Which is why we're going to need more electric mining drills, but I did expect that, and that is exactly what I want. Okay. So let's, I guess, get another inserter. Inserter! Wow. Stop voice cracking. Do that. Stop what you're doing. You're not cool. Let's just get a... Let's get into a wooden chest, because I don't expect to be filling a lot of stuff up heavily. So let's just do that. So there we go. So now we're able to automatically make some firearm magazines on the side. Hopefully it won't use too many resources. Hopefully. Okay, so we are doing pretty good, I would say, so far. Can I check my pollution? It won't show me pollution. Is there a way to check that? I don't know if there's a way to check pollution. I thought you just have to look at the map, because now I'm getting nervous. Because I don't see any pollution, but I'm definitely producing it. I did not. I picked up an extra firearm magazine by accident. I don't want to do that. I'm going to put that one magazine in there. So this turret now has 10 bullets to use, which is not a lot, obviously. But that's why we're making more. My military is about to finish, so now we're able to make more guns in a minute. There we go. So now we can make the submachine gun and shotgun shells. We can also automatically make shotgun shells, but I'm going to get more mining before I do that. That is something that I'm definitely going to want a part of. And this too. Definitely this. Anyway, that's in the late future. What time is it? Okay, wow. This went by a lot faster than I expected it to go. Unless I started the video earlier and I thought I did. Pretty sure I started at 9:30 and it's only 9:50 now. I better started at 9:30 and not 9 o'clock, I swear. Okay, anyway. Let's start working on stone walls, I guess. Right? Should I do that? Probably should. May as well. It's pretty cheap and I know we're going to need it in the future, so I may as well do it now. Okay, so stone walls is a defensive tactic that I don't know how to properly use, but I'm going to do it. I'm probably not going to do a lot with stone walls until I learn how to use it, but it doesn't hurt to have it ready. 22 firearm magazines. That is a lot better than I expected. Holy crap, I did not expect to get that much so fast. How many steel plates? Okay, I'm going through all of them, of course. I need the steel furnace to catch up with the drill. Because the stone furnaces are not good enough to handle that. Okay then. That is a problem. I need things to be a 1-to-1 ratio. That is exactly what I like. Steel processing. Crap. Where's the steel furnaces at, my guy? Advanced material processing. There. Steel furnace. Crafting speed 2. Is that saying how long it takes to make the furnace? Or how long it takes to use the furnace? I know the steel furnace is better, but I don't know how much better. Crap. This is triggering me. Very triggering indeed. Okay. So it's gonna take a while before we get the steel furnaces, which is not what I wanted. But we're gonna have to go with it. It's gonna be a while till we get the steel furnaces, so for a while we're not gonna have a 1-to-1 ratio. The furnaces are gonna become a problem very soon. Because we're not gonna have any iron plates because of making the firearms magazines. But I made a lot more firearms magazines than I really expected to make. So maybe we can stop this production, I would say. So let's get that inserter out of here. Let's clear this garbage. We don't need this anymore now that we have a ton. Holy crap. I didn't expect it to make that much so fast. I really didn't. We have enough for like 2 or 3 turrets right now. So can we make another turret? Because if so, then I'm making one. Yes, okay. So let's get another turret. Let's take the firearms magazine. Let's split this down to that. Okay. Okay then. We have stone walls now. Now we have another turret. So we can split this up now. I will put 17 in this one, and I will take this other turret and put it up here where the most of my stuff is. And I'll put the other 17 magazines into here. And I'll put it right about here. Obviously I'm going to need to move them, but for now this is where they're going to go. So now I have a little bit of defenses to just help me survive if I ever get attacked. Can we make a shotgun? What do I need? I need iron plates. Okay. And I'm going to need a lot of them because the majority of them are going into here to make these, which are making science packs. How many copper plates do I have? Quite a bit. Now that I'm not researching anything, I think they're going to stop putting plates into here, so I can make a small stockpile of steel plates now. And I think that is definitely something I want. I might want this too, just for extra defenses, because you can never be too safe. You can never be too safe. That is definitely true. I might want this pretty soon. What about this? I don't need that yet. This will be a while once we get Science Pack 2s. Electronics. That'll give me nothing that I want. But it'll allow me to get stuff that I do want. Ooh, this is cheap. This is only 40 Science Packs. Oh no. It has a 2 next to it. If you look at the square where it says Science Pack 1s, I don't know how quality the video is going to be, but if you can look close enough, you'll see that instead of a 1 being next to the Science Pack, it's a 2. So that means I need times 40, but 2 of these. So it's 80 Science Pack 1s. So it's going to use 2 Science Pack 1s at a time, and I need 40 of them. A total of 80 Science Pack 1s, 15 seconds for each. So what is 15 times 40? That is how many seconds it's going to take to get Automation 2, plus how many seconds it's going to take to make the Science Pack 1s, if it ever runs out while researching. So this is going to get very tough. But it's worth it. It is definitely worth it. It is definitely worth it trying to figure this out and get good. I want to do this. I want to get good at this. I want to learn. Experimenting and researching are the 2 ways to learn. Not one or the other. You need both. So I would say let's get some of these trees out of the way and let's start planning to get a second iron mine going. Because that is something we need. You know what? We can make this easier on ourselves now that I think about it. This is not going to be as hard as I had in mind. Let's get production. Electric mining drill. We need plates, of course. Okay. Let's get more then. We have enough. And now, let's make another electric mining drill. Let's start getting this picked up to where it needs to be. We'll continue that right there. Make another stone furnace. Where's that at? Here. Stone furnace. Another one. And we'll do that. And we'll throw 50 coal. And go down to there like so. And put that inserter there. Okay, so now we have 2 of the same thing to hopefully double our steel plate production. So hopefully that'll definitely come in handy. Because we are going to need a lot more, not steel plates, but iron plates than anything else, pretty much. So hopefully having double the production will turn out to be useful. Then once we get steel furnaces, it'll be able to smelt things faster, and that'll also increase our production. So good things, good things. What about pollution? Could you tell me what my pollution is, my guy? I need to know. I don't want to get rushed. I don't want to just get destroyed without expecting it. I would rather see it coming. Okay. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to have to look that up too. Unless it shows in the controls, which, like, it could if it wanted to. Let's see. Show info? Will that? No, I don't think so. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. I'm just gonna have to look it up then, if it's not gonna tell me. Alright, so what have we done so far? Other than amazing stuff. I was gonna say something slick, but I had no clue. Let's see. Should we get electronics now? I'm leaning towards it. I feel like we should. 15 times 30. What is 15 times 30? I have no idea. Maybe I should just have a calculator pulled up every time I research anything. I'm gonna look it up right now. Okay. Calculator. Where's calculator? Sorry, I have no idea. Right here, I'm an idiot. Okay. 15 times 30. 450. What is 450 divided by 60? 7.5 minutes. That's how long it's going to take to get electronics. And how much time do I have left in the episode? None. Alright, I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to wait on the electronics research. I might do that off camera, so that next episode you'll see me finish it. But I do not want to spend another 7.5 minutes this episode getting that crap. So anyway, guys, let's recap what we've done this episode. I'm going to hopefully do this at the end of every episode just to help myself understand what it is that I did correctly. So what we did this episode is we doubled our iron plate production, which is always a great thing. We got an automatic thing set up to make science pack 1s. Not the most efficient thing in the world, but it is definitely a start. Especially for me. We got electricity running, and we got it automatically running by itself over there in the corner, getting coal all the time. That is something that I definitely appreciate. All we're going to need to do now is figure out a way to get a separate line of coal, so that we have a manual thing on the side just in case we need it. And we did a ton of research. That is all we have done. It doesn't sound like a lot when you put it this way, where you just said, I automated a thing, and using that automatic thing, we researched some crap. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound like we did a lot, but in Factorio, we've done a good amount. I'm proud of what we've done here. We've made this place a lot safer with turrets. I have armor, and we have the ability to make more guns. We made a ton of ammunition. We set up something automatic, which for me is pretty extraordinary, because I have no clue how a lot of these things work. So this is definitely meaning that I'm coming a long way. I'm proud of myself. So we've done a lot. I'm just going to put that there. Well, actually, here, hold on. Let's just build a lamp, because I forgot to do that. I completely forgot. So let's build a lamp, and let's just put that crap there. There we go. Now we have a lamp, too. And it's about to be daytime, so it means nothing, but at least we have it. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this endeavor. If you like being here, then hit that like button. If you liked it a lot, then hit that big red button that says subscribe under the screen. Anyway, guys, thank you again for joining me, and may I see you in the next one. Bone Slayer, out.